Hello friends, welcome to TMXing Adventures. Lisa here. Today we're going to do a quick manual lunch that's going to go on some yogurt, and I thought I'd turn on the camera and show you today how to do that, because it's all about keeping it real in the kitchen and helping you get the most out of your Thermomix, because I reckon your kitchen's probably a bit like mine. It's a little crazy at times. Now my intent today was actually to show you a macadamia nut pesto, but in usual Lisa form, I'll show you at the end why we're not doing that today. So just hang with me for a second. This is not going to take long. And this is an all chucked in recipe, which is what I love, because I need things simple and quick. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to put in some base ingredients. Now my base ingredients is something that's a solid fruit. So you could use apple. The original version of this is called Cookidoo or 2-second muesli on your Cookidoo, but I'm not following that at all. So I've got some pears. They're a little hard, so the kids are kind of putting off eating them at the moment. So into my bowl, I've got a pear, actually 2 little pears, okay? But you could use apples. You could use nectarines when they're a bit firm. Anything that's a firmer fruit works out really well. Then I'm going to put in some dried fruit. Now I've got some apricots, all right? Now, yes, they are brown. That's because they haven't been... What do they put on apricots to keep their colour? Is it sulfur? So these ones haven't been treated with that. So you'll notice they're quite brown. That's okay. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sometimes I'd put dates into this. I could not be bothered getting them out of the freezer and taking the little seeds out. So I couldn't be bothered. I just decided not to. Say hi if you're watching on, by the way. These are some raisins or sultanas. I can't remember. Oh, it's labelled sultanas. Just going to put in a handful of those. Not even a handful. Small amount, okay? Then I'm going to put in... And this is how I Thermomix. Does anyone else just chuck things together sometimes? Yeah, that's me. I've got some rolled oats today. Again, just because, probably about that much. Now this is for 6 of us. And then I've actually run out of almonds. I do have some walnuts at the moment. I don't have cashews. So there's bits and pieces that are missing from the pantry. I'm waiting for my order to come in. So today I've got pepitas and sunflower seeds. I'm not using all of them. That's a fair bit. You could use nuts. You could add nuts to it as well, just to give it more nutritional value. Totally up to you. And then last up, I'm going to put in some shredded coconut. So you don't need much of this, I find. The shredded coconut goes a long way. Now, that is it. This is like our fresh chopped muesli. That's what we're doing today. Okay, so all we're going to do, now do you remember that your Thermomix has a turbo mode? I know, it's one of those things, it's like the forgotten relative, okay? So on a TM31 or a TM5, yours is probably more prominent. It's on the front, so you see it all the time. It's along, on a TM5, it's along your grey screen at the bottom. On your TM31, it's on the button. On a TM6, we swipe sideways. And now it may be in a different position to mine, because I have hidden and rearranged some of my things. When you click on turbo, the lid locks in place, straight up. I feel like I'm missing something, but there's nothing left on the bench, so it mustn't be. It's got 1 second pre-selected. You can change that up to 2. Doesn't really matter. In our case, it's only going to take a couple of goes. And you can use what you've got here too. If you've got some cranberries, if you've got other nuts you want to put in, you can do that. So I'm going to spin this up, and it's going to be just loud for 2 seconds. How quick is that? Now to release the arms, there is a trick. Push the house, and those arms come out and release. Now you can see in there it's nicely chopped. What I'm actually going to look for and investigate, and how I work out if it's done or not, is actually looking for those apricots. The apricots were the largest portion in there. So I'm going to just have a little dig around. I cut up the pear with it. The knife's clean. I had to double think for a second. I'm looking to see if any of those apricots are still significantly large, and actually can't even find one. They're definitely not. There's only 5 apricots in there, but that is beautiful. Now, if you want it finer chopped, because you can see there's a little, like that's the pear texture. So if you're like, meh, I think I need it more chopped, do it again. I'm actually going to do a 1 second chop again. So let me bring you back over here, show you where that is again. Turbo locks in. 1 is standard. So I'll spin that up. And while that's happening, let me tell you about why I'm not showing you pesto. I am not a great cook, okay? As much as the Thermomix makes me look like I can cook, I'm not. So I was roasting off my macadamia nuts today to make a pesto with, because they've been annoying me in the back of the drawer for a long time. It was a discounted packet, and I'd used some out of it, but there was a portion left, and I thought, sweet, I'm going to get rid of them, But when I opened the packet, they were a little stale. You know how they kind of go soft? Thought, no worries, I'll roast them. Well, 25 minutes later, at 180 degrees, this is what macadamia nuts look like. And this is why I need a Thermomix in my life, okay? So, yeah, I didn't put a timer on. The Thermomix forces you. Anytime you have a heat selected, you are forced to put a timer on or it doesn't heat. So anyway, we're not doing macadamia pesto. I might blitz them up and put them in the chicken food or something. I'm not sure how I'm going to deal with those. But anyway, woke up with the best plans and that's what happened. And this is why I love the Thermomix, because it means that I don't burn things, because it takes control of that for me. So this is going to go on yogurt today. You can see that gorgeous texture. So easy to make. Absolutely amazing food with your Thermomix. You know what's in it. You know, like it's just so quick. Now, by the way, something to be mindful of, if you want to make this last a bit longer without going soggy, a bit of lemon juice in here will go a long way to stopping your pear or your apple oxidize and go brown. If you're not worried about that, then don't worry about it. Just put it in a container, grab your vacuum seal, suck the air out of it. It will actually stop that process too. But there you go. That is a quick chopped muesli in the Thermomix. No matter what model, you can do that. If I can help you with the Thermomix, please reach out. I'd love to support you. But otherwise, share these videos with friends and family who have a Thermomix so that they can keep getting more and more out of the Thermomix, and hopefully as well learn some of these tips like, hey, we have a turbo. We can use it for certain things as well. And typically, turbo, mincing meat, quick chops like this, as well as I use it for bliss balls to bring them together to the right texture. So there's kind of 3 reasons I use my turbo button. But otherwise, guys, have a fantastic day. Take care in all you're doing. Reach out if I can help you. TMXing Adventures is where you'll find me. You can find how to get a TM6 with the most amazing bundle at the moment, or you can find out how to pre-order a TM7, which is getting closer to them coming available. I'm excited to cook with one soon for you guys. But otherwise, take care, and I will see you in the next video soon. Bye for now.